Hello friends, my name is TheRealEmile. Many cars are built for purposes. A Ford Fiesta, for example, is built to be as economical and as nippy as possible around city streets. A Ferrari 488 is designed to be as fast as possible, using all of the latest available technology to make it as fast as it can possibly be. However, the Mercedes-Benz SL65 Black is presumably, and strangely for these days, built to be as mad as possible. Despite looking like a 12-year-old's idea of what his hairdresser's car should look like, the SL65 when it comes to numbers is just mind-bending. It has 661 horsepower, that's more than a Dodge Viper GTS, a McLaren F1, a Mercedes SLR and an Enzo Ferrari. Torque? Yes, many. 738 to be precise, which is more than a Mercedes G65 AMG and way more than the Hummer H1, Range Rover Supercharged and the BMW X5M. This is why I love the SL65 Black. It's one of the only cars built these days to just be as crazy as it can be in every way. So, how will it fare on the track compared to the more sensible stuff? Let's find out. The Mercedes SL65 Black, as I just said, has 661 horsepower and weighs 4,215 pounds. Now, all that power and torque goes to the rear wheels. You can imagine this would make the car quite hard to drive, and it is a fairly difficult car to drive this. It's not easy, it's not a walk in the park, but it's not quite as bad as you'd expect it to be. It's okay. My actual biggest complaint with this car around this track was the long gear ratios. I can understand why cars have long gear ratios. It's for better economy or to reach a higher top speed. To be fair, in the case of this, it's to reach a higher top speed. And this car will reach 216 miles an hour. However, around a track like this, they're not really the sort of things you want. They're a bit too long. As far as the gears I was using, I didn't go above third in this car at any point during this lap. So that gives you an idea of how long the ratios are. It's not car destroying, but I would prefer a slightly better gearbox personally. But other than that, the SL65 wasn't that bad to drive around here. It was fairly decent for what it is. Yeah, we're not expecting it to challenge the supercars around here exactly, but we are expecting a fairly decent lap time on it. Speaking of lap times, the Mercedes-Benz SL65 goes into 24th with a 118.448. Strangely, in between all the cars that have been in these individual episodes. Which is actually pretty good for it. I mean, it beats a 430 Scuderia, Rough Yellowbird, a Lexus LFA. That's pretty damn good for what is essentially a hairdresser's car with a big bad boy body kit and a huge engine shoved there. Not quite as fast as the supercars, but we wasn't really expecting it to be. I am quite impressed with that time. So yeah, anyway, please feel free to vote down in the straw poll below as to what you'd like to see next week. This is a bonus episode because I missed one of the weeks out for these individual cars. Next episode will be the Honda NSXR because that got voted for in last time's straw poll. However, please feel free to vote in this week's straw poll for the car you'll see on Sunday. Anyway, I want to thank you all very much for watching. My name's been TheRealEmile, and until next time, farewell.